guys, and welcome to Mark Shrimp Tanks. This video is part of an unboxing that I got from my good friend Dennis Anderson. He's the owner of Pure Nordic. He basically sent me a bunch of Blue Dream Neocaridina, which you will have seen already. And this video is about me showing you guys the other shrimp that I got in that video, because I didn't want to unbox those guys in with this one because this is a separate project, right? I wanted to keep this all on its own, so because they're basically Neocaridina, and these ones over here are bee shrimp, so that is what we're looking at here today, is variations on things that we can add to this tank here. Up here, if I can lean back a little bit, that tank, that we can add to the tank to get different hybrids basically, right? So we have 2 bags of shrimp here. Dennis was good enough to give him 2 bags. Just like to check all these little bits of sponge, because you will get shrimp staying in them, right? So let's get these 2 bags here over to the tank over here, right? They're not going to go over here. I'm just trying to like show you guys the best possible way these shrimp, and it might be doing it this way, right? I can see there's a little bit of writing on here, so let's see what this says. Right, it says 2 cheetah, which is pretty cool. What does that bottom part say? I can't see. Cheetah, something cheetah plus pure red line maybe. I can't read the first part because it's in the knot, which will be kind of hard to show you guys, right? So we're just going to unbox these, get them into the containers, and then we're going to acclimate them. Just let's have a little look to see what's on the label of this one too, while we're looking. 3 hollow eyes. Oh, hollow eyes are pretty cool. 3 mystery hybrids, cool. Oh, I can see this one's like quite red. This must be one of the hollow eyes and the hybrids, right? So let's get these into the tanks. Let's get them into the tubs, get a little bit of macro photography going, see if we can identify them, and we shall see, right? So the way I like to do this, guys, is I always turn the bag upside down, rip the whole ass out the bag. And the reason I do this, guys, is because when you have vacuums in any container, it will leave spots in the bags where the shrimp will get stuck, right? Normally it is in the neck, but I like to do it this way, where you just turn the bag upside down as much as you can, get rid of the creases in the corners, right, and just dump the whole bag upside down into the container, right? And this is where you need to be careful, right? You want to look at all these little creases, and just to check and see if you see any shrimp, like here, you see? Little shrimp, let's get you in the water, little guy. He might fall in on his own. There you go. So it's important that you check all the corners when you do this. I'm pretty sure there's no more shrimp in here. I don't think there is anyway. Okay, so let's have a wee look. Always check your sponges as you're bringing them out as well. I might leave these sponges in here until they acclimate, because I did notice another one that there was some of the shrimp actually, some of the smaller ones actually in the sponge. So it's really hard for me to tell what these are just by looking at them, because they're so small, but they probably will colour up really, really nicely. Right, so we'll leave that in there. Let's get on to the next one. And again, guys, what were these? These were the cheetah, 2 cheetah, cheetah plus pure, maybe something like that. Cheetah plus pure red line, maybe. A couple of hybrids, probably. Right, turn the bag upside down. There was no dead shrimp in this either, by the way, guys, in this order, which is the best result you could probably ever have when you're doing shrimp unboxings. Right, open the bag upside down, rip open the bag's ass like so. Now this was the one where it was hollow eyes and 3 hybrid. I think they were maybe unknown hybrids, right? So these could produce anything basically. Right, so turn it upside down, get all of the stuff out, check your bag. Like so, just turn it around, look at all the creases in here, because shrimp will get stuck in there, trust me. It does happen. Right, so here we can see pure red line, which are awesome. I'm not sure if these are hybrids or not, but these will be awesome to add to my tank anyway. These ones are hybrids for sure, these 2 here. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to double drip acclimate these as well. You guys have heard me talk about this countless times. It's where I fill up a certain amount of water in the container, drain off the excess water out of the tank, out of the container into some other container, and then I drip acclimate them again. 2 times. I always do it 2 times, right? And it seems to work the best for me that way. I've never lost a shrimp doing it that way. Okay, one moment. Okay, so let's get these drip acclimators set up. Before we do that, I'm just going to basically go over what this is, right? So we have our 2 silicone tubes going into these containers. We have I like to put air stones on the inside side of the tank to stop baby shrimp, other shrimp going up into the pipe. These are the ones that never clog, etc. You all know the benefit of stuff like this. And then I have an air control valve down the bottom. Right, and I like to drip acclimate these guys. I have said it to you guys quite a few times the way I do this, but it's good if I go over it because a lot of people just don't understand the way I talk sometimes, right? So I like to drip acclimate the water through this, right? We start the acclimation process. I'm just going to suck on the end of this little valve here till the water comes down, you see, like this. Right, and I'm going to turn this little thing on the top until we have 2 to 3 drips a second, like this, right? I'm going to do the other one at the same time. See over here? Just let me start the acclimation, like so. Okay, see the drip here? Again, you want all the air with this tubing here, so you might actually want to open up fully first for a few seconds, get all the air out, like so. You see all the air coming out here. This is what you want. You want all the air out at first, and then close it until you get the drippage that you want, right? So we want 2 to 3 drips a second. This hose is probably a little bit too long. 2 to 3 drips a second. Right, so that is all that's required. In an hour's time, these 2 will be filled up to about here roughly, and I will drain as much water out of them as possible, but leave the shrimp in them, and then I'll drip acclimate them more into the same containers. Right, so the shrimp will stay in here for 1 to 2 hours still. The reason, guys, that they are in separate bags as well, I forgot when Dennis said that he was going to ship me some extra shrimp. I didn't know for sure if he was going to do it, but I think he said that they came from different tanks. So the water parameters were different. So this is why they were not all in the same bag. And basically, I'm having to drip acclimate them both from the same tank, like this, okay? So these are, I do believe, hollow eyes, I think Dennis said. Maybe cheetah and hollow eyes in here. But these ones will be very, very difficult for us to get any footage of, but in the future you will see them in the top tank as well. These ones are pure red lines, 3 pure red lines and 3 unknown hybrids. These could pop out anything, which is great as well, because remember, guys, they're all going into that tank up here where I have a ton of different shrimp all mixing together. You see them? This one's a beautiful hybrid here. There's lots of little blue bolts, etc. in here. King Kongs. Everything, all the shrimp, the bees that you can imagine, I'm trying to add to this tank constantly to get as much variation as possible. Look at this guy. This guy is probably some kind of red zebra pinto, but he's a hybrid. You can see he's like not very well coloured. But future generations, when these guys all mix together, they will produce probably outstanding shrimp. Okay, so that is what this video has been about today. What I will do, guys, is once these are done, we shall film them and release them, so at least you can see them that way. There won't be really any macro footage, but at least you will get to see them go in the tank, okay? Okay, guys, so I think these little fellas in here are ready. They've been dripping for well over an hour. Let's get you up here. We'll get these drip acclimators off. Get the water stopped flowing. I'm just going to quickly chuck these in the sink, just to save me from any hassle that incurs when you do YouTube stuff. There's always something goes wrong normally. I just don't want to increase that chance right now. Right, so we'll get rid of these things. I'm also going to try and macrofilm me putting these in. Now, the last time I did this, it failed. I pressed record on the camera and it didn't record right, but this time we're going to make sure, right? So I also will include some pictures of my hybrids here. Let's have a little look at these guys here. Oh, this tub is quite heavy. Hopefully I can actually put these in. So these were the hollow eyes and the other hybrids, I think, and this is going to be a gung-ho type, let's hope it fits kind of thing, because I have never put these in here, right? So it doesn't matter if they spill in a little bit because the shrimp are on the bottom. Let's get the macro camera up and rolling. Let's aim you up a wee bit more. Let's actually just put both of them in. These are the pure red line with the unknown hybrids as well. What I'm going to do, guys, as well, I'm going to keep the sponges in until I'm pretty sure that the shrimp are off, right? This is just so make sure I don't miss any little shrimp, alright? Because I did notice in the other tank that there was babies in one of them. Right, so let's get the camera ready. It's in macro mode already. I just took a picture. That's not what we wanted. Right, so we are ready for the moment of truth. These are the hollow eyes, I do believe. So let's see. Bad light of focus. Record. Let me start recording. Hopefully, guys, this will work first time. I've pressed record. It's actually recording. Please, God, if there is a God. Come on, focus, you mother effer. There you go. This might be a wee bit harder than I thought it would. How many times have you heard me, guys, say that? There's already one of them coming. I didn't even see it. See them? The little fellas. So this might not be the most eventful acclimation process you will ever see, just because of the nature of the filming. Come on, camera. There you go. I don't know what it is. I think it's because the container is white. We've got a little guy here trying to go into the tank. Now let's get this over and done with, I think, because it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. I think they're already all out already. Is there one there? Let's see, if I focus in this corner, it might get us one decent picture. There you go. Hello there, little shrimp. Right, so what we'll do as well, guys, is I, of course, will keep you updated on how these guys progress. Because this type of video, when the shrimp are the size that they are, you're never really going to see them very well in this type of box. Again, out of focus. Come on, camera. Do me a favour, please. There you go. So you can just see them and no more. Let's get this out of here. And the problem is probably most likely, as I said before, because the container is white, the camera's having a wee bit of trouble focusing. There you go. Let's focus on a corner then. It might let us focus on a corner. What about this bit here? There you go. It is the white for sure, I think. Right, so we aim at this thing. We can see the unknown shrimp go. As soon as that sponge goes out of the picture, I bet you this goes out of focus again. And there you go. They are in the tank. Let me get a little bit of footage of some macro footage of them with this camera, just so you can see all the guys in here. There you go. As it focuses, I will of course put this on a bit bigger screen so you can see for yourself, but future videos you will see. Here's one of them here. This might be an Aurora actually, is it? I'm not sure. Unknown hybrids. Maybe. But that is the video, guys. I want to say thank you for Dennis for sending me those extra shrimp. These were part of another order which you will probably already see by now, the Dream Blue Velvets, which are absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I'll catch you all in the next one. Happy shrimp eating, guys.